Raiders of the Lost Diamond, a look into baseball's past.
And we are jumping on to Raiders of the Lost Diamond with Andrew Nelson. Andrew, judging by your attire, can I guess what we're talking about today?
Well, Jim, we're going down to your own home state of Texas today to talk about the Beaumont Golden Gators.
Okay.
The Golden Gators began play in 1983 as the AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres in the Texas League. They took the field at Vincent Beck Stadium, sporting fantastic white, gold, and green uniforms.
Yes.
These spectacular uniforms were crowned with a green pillbox hat with 3 gold stripes, a gold brim and squacho, and a white bee in a golden triangle. Even more impressive than their attire, the 1983 Golden Gators featured Ozzie Guillen at shortstop, John Kruk at first base.
With both testicles?
I cannot confirm or deny.
Confirm or deny, yeah.
Guillen hit .295 for the Gators, and Kruk hit .341 with 10 home runs, and even pitched in 2 games. Despite the star power, the team only finished with a 68-68 record, good for second place in their division. In 1984, the Golden Gators would rack up an 89-47 record to lead the Western Division of the Texas League. While the 84 team didn't quite have the star power of the 83 team, it did include Al Newman, future 2-time world champion with the Minnesota Twins, and Lance McCullers, future dad of Lance McCullers Jr. The 1985 Beaumont team would come back down to just over 500, but featured another future member of the Minnesota Twins championship group, Shane Mack.
Okay.
In 1986, the Golden Gators fell to a losing record for the first time, but sported Sandy Alomar behind the dish at catcher, Joey Cora, brother of Alex Cora, at second base, and Shane Mack once again in the outfield. Unfortunately, the Gators' record wasn't the only thing that was declining, and there was an oil bust in 1986, which caused the local economy to falter. The team's owner decided to sell the team to a group that moved them to Wichita, Kansas, where they became the Wichita Pilots.
Wichita, forever stealing teams from the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting to me, too, because I don't know why there hasn't been an attempt to put a team back there because – as you're going to explain later, the region has a nickname. And so it seems like you would be able to draw on that area.
Yeah. They had a short-lived independent league team, but beyond that, there really hasn't been anything since.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have a new feature of Raiders of the Lost Diamond starting this week. We're going to have a trivia question.
Nice.
And the first person to respond with the correct answer on our YouTube channel.
YouTube. So if you're a podcaster, it doesn't count. You got to hop over to the YouTube and listen to, and at least leave your answer on the YouTube channel.
Get the whole experience.
The whole experience. I got a face made for radio. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, we're trying to get some audience engagement, and I know that this segment's really popular with certain members of our fan base, and I think it would be a lot of fun for them to get the opportunity to interact with us a little bit more.
Yeah, definitely. So first correct response on the YouTube channel gets entered for a drawing that'll be at the end of the season for a fantastic Let's Get Two prize.
Okay.
All right. So the question for this week, and we'll reveal the answers at the beginning of the subsequent Raiders segments. The question this week is, the Beaumont Golden Gators on-field cap logo was a bee in a golden triangle. What is the significance of the golden triangle?
I almost spoiled our very first trivia question. Yeah, get your answers in again on the comment on the YouTube channel. Andrew, you're going to be back next week. This is me telling you, you're going to have, I think now 2 or 3 Raiders in a row. But thanks so much for jumping up. And first, before we let you go, let's talk a little Minnesota Twins baseball. Good start to the season?
Yeah, you can't help but be excited. And it seems like the Bomba squad is back. We've already had some health and injury issues, but they're still producing despite that. And the pitching looks great for the most part. So I'm feeling pretty optimistic.
Let me ask you this real quick, as somebody who's not an Astros fan, and then we'll let you run. A lot of social media mileage has been gotten for how cute is it that people are throwing actual trash cans onto the field.
Yeah.
Is that cute to you, or should that be immediate banning for life to you?
In my mind, don't throw anything on the field ever, especially behind Mike Trout.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. That's the other thing. Like, how tone deaf are you? You weren't gonna hurt any. I know you're trying to send a message, but if that thing would have bounced or something would have came out because one of them was an actual trash can, and then you hurt your franchise player.
Could you imagine? It's just ridiculous.
It almost makes you wonder, though, if they're there to boo the Astros versus do they actually care about Angels baseball at all?
So everybody can take this with a grain of salt because I'm a Vikings fan, and until Sean Payton is gone, I will forever hate the Saints and anyone involved with their team and anything they do.
Sure.
But for my money, if you're focused on something that another team did several years ago now, more than what your own team is doing, that doesn't say much for your fandom or your team. So
I think that's well said, and I think you're exactly right. And I love hearing that from somebody that's neutral. And I think, there were two people that paid $800 a piece each to be there to boo, and I'm just like, you got nothing better to spend $1,600 on. He is Andrew Nelson. He's holding down Raiders of the Lost Diamond. Andrew, we'll see you in just a short week.
All right. See you then, Jim.